What's going on, Matt? All right. Yo, what's going on, Luke? Need edibles money. Hey, yo, same here, man. Not so much on the money part, but I'll take some edibles. What's going on, Patrick? Travis? D-Gens? Yeah, D-Gens unite, man. Where's the 40? Yeah, man. You mean 3D? Nah, I don't have any 3Ds. Not this late. Typically, I'm fine with having caffeine at this time, but you know, I'll settle for some milk. Yep, streaming live the game live, by the way. If you guys are watching, I'm gonna go over my build options for a bit on FanDuel and DraftKings, and I'll answer some questions if you guys want to throw them in here. If you guys are in here, make sure to subscribe, like the video, would really appreciate that. But my main decision today is really, am I playing Luka or not? Because I'm definitely playing Kevin Durant, because the forward spot is so abysmal, specifically power forward. You pretty much forced to play Yabusele. Draymond Green is not playable for me at 6,800, especially since I think Bam Adebayo eats into his minutes. If we look at last game, the last time Team USA and France played, which was the first game of the Olympics, we saw, now we got to take this with a grain of salt because Kevin Durant was in foul trouble, only played 20 minutes, but Bam Adebayo played 25 minutes, or he played 25 minutes, rather than the teens minutes he's been playing recently. Now, this could be because if Durant was in foul trouble, maybe they wanted to play Draymond more at the 4 and that opened up more minutes for Bam Adebayo. That could be the case. But I think more times than not, we probably see more minutes from Bam today to try to match the size of Rudy Gobert. So Bam Adebayo, probably my favorite GPP play on the slate. But it makes Draymond Green even less viable than what he already was. What's going on, Tony? Any Doncic Durant lines you like? Yeah, I'm running a lot of Luka and Kevin Durant. So pretty much what you have to do if you want to fit in KD and Luka, I mean, it's pretty much impossible to not play like a mid-price guy that's probably going to pick up a 0. But I think I'm fine with that. If you want to have the super high upside, you know, there's a good chance that Luka Doncic puts up like 65, 70 fantasy points in this game, and he outscores the guys in the mid-range to where it doesn't matter if you have a minimum price guy put up 0, which in most of my lineups, I'm going to be doing that. If you want to do that, just know that it is super volatile. If you guys want to be a bit safer, I do like the upper mid-range guys like Nando De Colo and Evan Fournier. If you want to pair both of those guys with KD, I think that is a safer route. But I'm going for upside. I'm going for first place always. Batum or K. I like K a lot more. Batum's going to garner more ownership. Everybody was on K last time. He busted. It was just a horrible game. And he lost minutes, and he was playing horrible, so his production wasn't good while he was out there. He had literally the worst game of the Olympics this far, and people are going to be off of him because of that, because of recency bias, and he had a price increase. I think him and Landale, we should be viewing them as like 7K players that we get at discounts at 5.5 and 5.9K. They are better than every other play in that 7K range. So yeah, I love locking in both of those guys, and you can play both those guys with KD and Luka Doncic if you do punt a guy that's going to score 0 points. You got soccer tonight? Yeah, man. J-Bone's been killing it, man. And then, whoops. You think USA goes small ball against Gobert since he got exposed in the playoffs? I mean, they didn't do it in game one when they played them. Like, they were literally trying to win this game against them, and they didn't go small ball. I think Bam Adebayo is a good mixture. Like, he can take it out, and he is a good distributor where they don't necessarily need to go small ball in this matchup. And plus, like, you got to think about it this way. This is the Olympics. Rudy Gobert is not going to get played off the court. I mean, he's going to be out there, and I think more times than not, they're going to be running out a good bit of Bam Adebayo against him, which in the showdown I think is very, very strong on FanDuel and DraftKings. Yeah, if I get 100 new subscribers in here, I'll stream the game, just like last time. Thoughts on a KD, DeColo, Fournier in one line to be different, Ethan? Yeah, I absolutely love that. I have that route as well. I have two different lineups today. One is with Luka and KD, and the other is with Evan Fournier and Nando DeColo. It's good, man. Recently joined the Discord group, or a great group of guys. Batum or Tatum and DK showdown. Or Bam or Tatum. Yeah, you know, I probably side with Bam for the ownership reasons. I don't think anybody's going to be playing Bam today, and I actually like him just as much as Tatum, so I'm probably going to side with Bam there. Who's your mid-price guy on the two-stud build? Peter Corneli. So, there's two guys that are even in the realm of possibilities of getting playing time down here. So Peter Corneli will only play if this game blows out, which, you know, honestly, I wouldn't be the slightest bit of surprised if USA absolutely destroys them. They've been playing a lot better recently. Like, we saw the second half yesterday. So in the first half, they were losing to Australia, but Australia was shooting like 80% from three. And if you guys watched me when I was streaming the game, I was like, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if USA won this game by 20 when they were down at halftime, and that's exactly what happened. So if they can put two complete halves together, I think that USA could destroy them, and Peter Corneli, who is a high per minute producer off of the bench, could get a couple of minutes off the bench and could be enough to put you over the edge. And then Andrej Nikolic is going to play. He's more than likely going to play in this game. He does take up a guard spot, but he had been in the normal rotation. No matter, you know, Zoran Dragic yesterday wasn't really in foul trouble, but only played 11 minutes. And so Nikolic played 9 minutes, but it looks like he's the direct backup to Luka Doncic. So he's going to play like 4 to 5 minutes of the backup point guard minutes, or maybe closer to like 3 or 4 minutes. And then he's got to play next to Luka for a bit of the game. And then if the game blows out either side, he's going to get some extra run as well. Only minimum price. Yeah. But like if you're playing Corneli or Nikolic, you're expecting a 0. Don't expect points. It's all about what you can build with them in your lineup, because everybody, you have to think about it this way. Everybody on the slate is like overpriced. The USA guys, the Slovenian guys outside of Luka Doncic and maybe Mike Tobey. Mike Tobey's probably priced appropriately, but he is at a center spot where I'd much rather pay down for a guy like Jock Landale or Nicholas K, or even Bam Adebayo and GPPs. And then like the 5K range is also a bit overpriced. So, yeah. TLC or Exum vacuum? In a vacuum, I'd rather have Exum. I think his minutes are a lot more safe. TLC played extended minutes yesterday because Fournier was in a bit of foul trouble. Eventually fouled out, and then he was playing super well, shooting very, very well from 3 in the first half. So he earned a couple extra minutes. I think more times than not, we probably get 15 to 18 minutes out of TLC today. I think Exum is pretty safe for about 20 minutes. So I'll take the extra minutes from Exum. Although I think TLC is a better per minute producer, so a bit closer. I feel like if you play the French guys, you got to play KD. Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, the correlation is there because if USA blows them out, then you don't really want these starters from France. Although they do have like the tightest rotation out of all 4 teams tonight, with the starters plus guys like TLC and Thomas Hurdle off the bench. It's really like a 7-man rotation. You know, Fall is going to get some backup 5 minutes, but I do think that they end up going small outside of Rudy Gobert. So I think we could see TLC close over Gershon Yabusele, which would obviously be good for TLC. And I think Yabusele, I mean, with the context of the power forward position, you kind of just have to play him. Just like last time. And you would imagine that he would be 100% owned. But if what we saw last time, he wasn't 100% owned. He was like 70% owned, which is embarrassing because 30% of the people played somebody else. They either played Draymond Green, who scored less than him, by the way, for double the price, or they played like Reith, who got some blowout run and got like 3 points. Are you playing Golding, Sobe? Yeah, I don't mind either of those guys. Slightly prefer Sobe. Sobe or Cornell? Sobe for sure. Chad Taylor, K or Batum? I like K more, so I think Batum is going to be a lot higher owned than Batum. I still like Batum just because of how many minutes he's going to play in this game, but he has been overperforming. I think he's more than fine in showdowns, but when it comes to the main slate, his price has been creeping up. He's going to be very, very popular. And look at it this way. He scored 23.75 points. Now, that's good. Like, if I got that at 6.1K, I wouldn't be upset. But he had 4 blocks and 1 steal. That's 10 points. He would have ended with 13.75 if he didn't have any stocks. In it was the same situation this game where he had 5 stocks. But the 3 games before, he had 0, 1, and 1. Obviously, a bit less in minutes, but it's just something you can't rely on, especially against Team USA. A lot more talented players. So yeah, I prefer K, especially for the ownership reasons, and I think he's a better play in a vacuum, and I think he has way higher upside. So in all accounts, I prefer Nicholas K to Batum. Yeah, if you guys are in here, make sure to subscribe, like the video, would really appreciate that. I'm gonna be streaming the game in a little bit. Wink wink. 11 minutes. Yeah, I'm going to be higher owned tonight, unfortunately, after finally putting up decent score. I mean, was that not the most frustrating thing? Like, we had been all over Yabusele, and he should have been doing that the entire Olympics. In the one game, or the one slate that he does well, he plays 24 minutes, and everybody's on him. It's pretty frustrating. And like you said in the chat earlier, Steph, I mean, Jock Landale should be starting, or should be power forward eligible on DraftKings. Now, obviously, it's going to lower the ownership of K and Jock, so I do like that, but it would be a lot easier for builds if he was at power forward, because then I guess I would still play Yabusele, but for the forward position is so bad. Like, there's really only 3 guys I would ever consider on the slate at the forward position, and you have to start a small forward and a power forward. And I guess Cornelli, just because he's min-priced and it helps me get up to guys like Luka. And by the way, guys, if you guys aren't playing Luka, don't play a minimum price guy. That doesn't make much sense to me. I'm definitely not lying, Kyle. This is a reaction. Golding, Batum, Delhi, or TLC, Reith, Jock, DK, GVP. Alright, so I like Jock more than Batum. I like TLC more than Delhi. I like Golding quite a bit more than Reith. Reith really isn't going to play unless he gets into a blowout situation. So that is tough, Trey. Man. I probably take the Batum side. Just because I know Golding's for sure going to play. Not sure if you answered it earlier. Connection got disconnected. Well, oh, I just went over that. Oh, wait. Batum, Exum, Fall, or Jock, K, and Cornelli. Jock, K, and Cornelli. So playing 2 punts and Cornelli and Sobe is viable. I mean, Sobe's going to play. Sobe's definitely going to play, and he's a very high per minute producer. I mean, yeah, I understand your concerns, but everybody's going to be concerned about that. I think Sobe still plays like 8 to 10 minutes, and, you know, he's like he's over a fantasy point per minute player. So if he can put up 8 points, like, dude, that's stellar for him if it helps you get up to Luka. Golding, Hurdle, or TLC Sobe? Sobe and TLC. I think Nando De Colo continues to play bigger minutes, and that definitely hurts Thomas Hurdle. Live streaming the game season, yeah, absolutely, man. Yo, I need a couple more subscribers to stream this game. So if you guys are in here, make sure to subscribe. Gross question, but Corneli, TLC, or Golding? That's funny. He was in the rotation, wasn't he? I mean, that's gross, man. Yeah, no problem, Trey. Golding, yeah, I think Golding's fine. Golding, so the thing with Golding is that coming into last game, I was like, oh, I'm pretty sure he's majorly... Hey, thank you so much for the subscription. But I was pretty sure he was just playing backup point guard minutes. But once we saw that Dellavedova got into foul trouble, Golding was the guy they went to before Sobi to play next to Patty Mills and the other starters. So, yeah, Golding is a pretty good player. I'm just, yeah, I'll be streaming my, the box score and talking to you guys, hanging out. Can't get to Batum and don't want to take a 0 with non-Luka line. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't want to take a 0 at all either if, if I wasn't playing Luka. Delhi, Batum, Sobi, or Golding, Mirich, Landale. Probably Golding, Mirich, Landale. Yeah, definitely Golding, Mirich, Landale. Golding and Exum with Yabu and TLC. Already got Corneli and Sobi also. God. Yeah, I mean, the lineups get ugly tonight. I mean, it's just the nature. I mean, we're not the only ones struggling with this. But probably Yabu and TLC, because I like Yabu more than Golding, and then I like TLC. I like Exum slightly more than TLC, but not enough to go with that side. So Yabu and TLC for me, Matt. Is playing Yabusele and Corneli together a concern? I mean, like, if you're playing Corneli, you're playing it because you know you're going to get a 0 unless the game blows out, but you're getting Luka and Kevin Durant. And if that matters to you, then yeah, go play Corneli. And I wouldn't be concerned about playing them together. It could be anybody. Couldn't really get Golding to fit with Luka and KD. There was something I was... Yeah, so what you had to do, Steph, is you would go... I mean, I know you're running a bunch of different lineups, so if you wanted to try to do it, you could play Golding at shooting guard instead of TLC. And you can upgrade Sobi to Thomas Hurdle if you wanted to do that. I actually don't think it's really that far off from just like a raw projection standpoint. I obviously prefer Sobi and TLC, but if you're running multiple lineups, you could play Hurdle and Golding. DeColo over Fournier 1v1. Yeah, I like DeColo a bit more. You know, Fournier's minutes took a hit last game because of foul trouble. I still think he plays like 34, 35 minutes in this game, but I think we see a similar situation from Nando DeColo. They're both going to take the 2 most shot attempts on this team, but DeColo is just a far better stat stuffer when it comes to peripherals. Play under 6,100 utility, Nicholas K, Matt. 4,700 at utility, probably TLC. Or, yeah, TLC's. Hold up. Yeah, TLC's 48. Yeah, probably Thomas Hurdle then right here. At 4,700. Just realized your profile pic is ID for Midsummer. You know, nobody's ever said anything about that. Only like in my group of friends now. Pretty funny, huh? Great movie. If you haven't watched Midsummer, great movie. 4,700 utility, Thomas Hurdle. I'm assuming you like Golding Mirich over TLC Wreath. Yes. Yes. I mean, Reith could pretty much be considered a zero unless the game blows out. He got minutes last game because the game blew out, and he got a couple extra minutes at the very end. Yeah, hopefully I don't get copyright struck in this game. Oh shit, I didn't even look at the lineup. We got 2 minutes to lock, guys. Are you watching the live stream? Sure, man. Normal starters out of France. Normal starters out of Team USA. The best part about the Olympics is that these games start literally immediately, which is just so sick. And we got Summer League. And so, like, the Summer League big contest is already out on DraftKings. They are skipping the first 2 games, so it's 6 games instead of 8, which is pretty relieving for me because, like, the amount of research we're going to have to put into each team is pretty extensive. But they haven't brought out the pricing yet, but I assume that was just because they wanted to make sure that these Olympic games fill, which actually, let me check and see how far away they are from filling. Hey, Rares, hit the subscribe button and you'll find out. If this golden hurdle pivot being sound might owe you quite the tip. Hey, thanks, Rares. Yeah, I think it's a pretty good pivot stuff. Batum Hurdle, Josh Green, or KTLC Cornelli. The KTLC Cornelli side. Cannabis and Molly or cannabis. I've never done shrooms, man. Let's go, Rares. Rares, make sure to join the Discord, man. We'll treat you nicely. Links in the description. Which, by the way, if you guys aren't in the Discord already, make sure to be there. KTLC side, yeah. It is lock time. It's gonna get ugly real quick. I mean, it could go either way, man. Yeah, this was by far like the most volatile slate, in my opinion. Like it could really go a bunch of different ways. Although I do think that guys like K and Landale are just gonna go way too underowned. And I mean, like, what are we gonna get Luka at? Like 40%? Hurdle, Golding, Durant, Cornelli, K, Sobi, Batum, Luka. Yeah, I like that, man. Although I do like Jock more than Batum, but I like that lineup. 59% KD. Yabusele 93%, way higher than last time. Cornelli 11%. Man, I thought we were gonna be alone. TLC 37. Batum 65%. Holy shit. Middleton 25%. Wait, Fournier's only 15%. Nando only 23. Booker 23. Hurdle 26. Yeah, I mean, wow, okay. K over Batum is going to be huge if that ends up being the case. Let's go, Nando. In my fade Luka, I had Colo, Fournier, KD, Yab, Landale, Sobe, Marriage K. Yeah. DeColo a monster, man. France is massive. I mean, yeah, and it's wild because France has the Dame off to the same start he's had every game, just bricking everything. France has the tightest rotation out of all 4 teams, so pretty crazy to me that they are going this under-owned. Booker with an early foul. Booker in foul trouble will just make me so happy. Fournier. Steph, you played the Fournier DeColo side too, right? So what are we really cheering for in this game collectively? I mean, it's a 2-game slate, so we're cheering for a lot, for like almost everything, but most specifically, probably definitely Kevin Durant the most. Devin Booker foul trouble. Drew another foul, or Drew a foul. I mean, if we can get some of these guys in foul trouble on Team USA, that'd be nice. Yeah, KD the most. Gershon, my man, come on. I mean, Yab's like almost 100% owned. Yeah, I'm down with cheering against Batum for sure. Yeah, dude, you know, the biggest thing is probably going to come down to K versus Batum, and it's going to be pretty nice if we get dude, come on, Gershon. Need Bam and Batum. I'm down with some Bam. Batum Gobert injury and get Corneli in there. That's what we're cheering for, injuries. Sheesh. Nando. I can't believe Batum or Nando and Fournier are this under-owned. That is wild to me. A Bam block, very good for FanDuel. Give me those 3 points. KD board. KD needs to get going. Sheesh. Let's go. KD never fails us. Ever, ever, ever. Yeah, I mean, I can't believe people played him over K. That's the most recency bias thing I've ever seen. Nando and Gershon. Nando is breaking the slate. K will be half the ownership. I mean, dude, no. I think K is going to end up being like 20% owned. Because everybody's going to play Jock over him because of last game. And he's cheaper. But, like, who did people play at center? I guess people played Rudy, maybe? Prediction on Luka ownership, probably like 40%. Probably some like what we saw last time. But mainly because KD is a bit lower owned than I thought he would be. Batum turnover. I'm so in on just Batum shitting himself. How many of you guys played Nando? How could you get to DeColo while playing Durant and Luka? You couldn't. You couldn't. It was either... My decisions came down to, at the end of the day, if I was playing KD and Luka, or if I was playing KD with Fournier and DeColo. And I ended up splitting both of those. 9% Bam, 9% Gobert, so, yeah. I mean... Holy shit, Nando. Nando and Fournier, man.
Face to face, I found my pain beneath the lies and broken dreams.
See, why pay 6,100 for Batum when you can get the same score out of Cornelli for $3,000? See, that's my whole point here, you know? See, you know, if you guys could find some good non-copyright music, please send it my way. Because that's what happened. Like, I keep trying to find these non-copyright things that I can play in the background because it's better than having no music, I guess. But, and that's what cut off our stream last time. Dude, yeah, I can't believe... Actually, I haven't even checked FanDuel ownership. I'm going to go check. But having Nando in the second spot, really good. I mean, dude, people didn't even play Nando in general on FanDuel. He's like 30%. And nobody played him at the 1.5 spot. And Fournier's only like half owned. This is abysmal. Yo, make sure to subscribe, like this video if you haven't done so already. Would really appreciate that. If you guys want to chat about the game, make sure to join the Discord. That's also linked below. Booker, brick. Lillard, brick. Let's go, Bam. Yeah, this is Bam is doing it for us on FanDuel. Play ukulele in the background. Yeah, maybe. Oh, let's go, Bam. Gershon. See, because when we would do like the private live streams for Drew for the showdown, for in-game showdowns, it would be a lot better. Like, because I could play whatever music I wanted and my stream wouldn't get shut down. Now it'll just get shut down, which is annoying. Because otherwise, like, I would play anything. I really wish it was Devin picking up that foul there. Bam out, Dame out. I mean, dude. Oh, TLC in. Dude, Bam has been so god awful. Or Dame has. Yeah, it's annoying. KD. We just need KD to start heating up, man. Give me like 45 points out of KD and I'd be fine with that. I mean, realistically, like it's hard for him not to be in the optimal at the small forward spot with Batum on the slate if Batum's gonna do this, but well, we'll see what he ends up with. Let's go, KD. And like I said, this is why we play KD as long. Fuck you just say, bitch? Yeah. Yeah. Booker out. Nando out. Did the bronze medal already happen? No, that happens after this game. Oh, TLC to the line? No. That game should be pretty exciting, though. Let's go, TLC. My guy. You bitch. But Booker and Batum having a real tough time tonight so far. Oh yeah, let's check and see if the Summer League things are up yet on DraftKings, if they have the pricing out. Let's go, KD3. No, pricing not out yet. Poirier, and yeah, backup 5 run behind Rudy. Or actually for Gershon, rather. Anyone a Bucks fan? Yeah, Matt's a Bucks fan. Yeah, not yet. It's annoying. Man, oh, KD to the line. Batum picks up a foul. Batum just pulling a real Tony Snell here. Dude, Kevin Durant is just doing whatever he wants. Let's go, KD. KD's going to put up a 40 spot, like real points. Don't forget, guys. KD out, huh? I'm kind of surprised they brought in Dame here. Who has not come in yet for them? Levine's come in. Yeah. Huh. Way over the field on FanDuel. On Batum, I'm tilted. I mean, Batum was a good play on FanDuel. That price was abysmal. It was so bad. So bad. Same on DraftKings. TLC 3. Let's go. So big. TLC points are really big for us. But if TLC can stay hot, he's going to earn himself more minutes. Because they're going to end up playing him over like Poirier and Gershon down the stretch. Fall in for Gobert. But I mean, TLC and Hurdle are the guys out there right now running the offense. So we'll get a couple minutes, or at least 45 seconds of it, I assume. Dude, I'm wearing a hat. How would you even know what my hair looks like, bro? How would you have any idea? Bro, you watching me right now. You're watching me right now, man. You got some real Royski vibes right now. Well, back-to-back misses for Thomas Hurdle. That kind of sucks. Yeah, that's the whole point. You know, it's getting me more views, man. More subscribers. I wonder how many more subscribers I gotten on this. End of the quarter. Did you have some fall, or are you just specifically talking about Hurdle? I want to say you had a fall line, didn't you? Oh yeah, Rares did pull through with the sub. So sick. I didn't play DK tonight. I liked it. I mean, I thought it left a lot of room to be different. Still trying to find the Bucks roster. They play day one. He has 16 teams on day one. But I made a lot of FanDuel lines and makes Hurdle and Fall in a few because they're 2% owned. Dude, Fall making into the optimal on FanDuel, man. That'd be tough. I could see Hurdle. Although that's not ideal for him. Tatum's going to end up being a good play. He's off to a pretty hot start. And USA usually runs with a hot hand. Whoever's playing the best is going to play quite a bit. But, I mean, I'm down to cheer for a blowout in this game. Get extra TLC minutes. Maybe we get Corneli in there. Dude, if we get Corneli minutes, man, that would be so sick. Oh, not day one. That's probably why. Batum out of the game. Wow, Batum, a massive what? He has a board and a dime so far. And maybe a turnover. Yeah, he's a turnover too. Not good. Like, why couldn't they have Vincent Poirier at power forward either? Or at any forward position I would have been fine with. Yeah, maybe TLC just steals Batum's minutes. How sick would that be? I have the 10th pick in my fantasy league, leading Aaron Jones. Happy people are good pick chat. I mean, I like Aaron Jones. I'm always on the Packers. Like, overly on the Packers. Like, I'll take Devontae Adams pretty much anywhere in the draft outside of Christian McCaffrey. Batum falling flat on his face. Batum or PJ Tucker as what, like a real NBA player? PJ, of course. But yeah, I don't mind Aaron Jones at that pick at all. If Devontae's there for whatever reason, I know home leagues guys like Devontae will go a bit later. Man, I always wondered if you could make a living off of just sneaking your way into people's home leagues and trying super hard. Because, dude, I swear to God, whenever I'm in like a home league, the drafts are so bad. It's super embarrassing. Like, we'll see like 3 quarterbacks go out in the first round. And then, like, I live in Kansas, so Kansas City players, I mean, obviously guys like Kelsey and Tyreek go in the high rounds anyways, but like Mahomes will go first round every time. It's pretty embarrassing. Oh, I like Eckler a lot. Hey, there's a fall bucket for you that played him. I did the $5 underdog one and my app wasn't working and it auto picked me. It picked Derrick Henry as the 3rd pick. That's not bad. That's not bad. I usually don't go running backs early in my best ball leagues, but when like Derrick Henry's fine. Oh, Batum is pulling a PJ Tucker with 0.2 fantasy points per minute. Yeah. No, I live in Wichita now. I lived in KC for a while. But I grew up in Wichita, but I'm back here. You follow the Chiefs? Nah, I'm an Eagles fan, unfortunately. Don't ask me why I'm an Eagles fan. No clue why. Just always been one since I was a kid. Never been to Philadelphia. Yeah, KD in. Dude, those best ball drafts are addicting. They, I mean, you can do just like a bunch of slow drafts, or you can do like, just the 30-second ones if you have like an hour to kill. Batum and Drew are tripping. Yeah, Tatum is doing well. And so is KD, so I guess Drew's not needed as much right now, but we'll see how it goes. Diggs only went on par with Devontae, yeah. I like Devontae the most at wide receiver this year. Then it's Diggs, then Tyreek. You like Hurts? I mean, I'll give him a chance for sure. I mean, I really have zero expectations for him. I'm not high on him by any means. Dude, Bam already back in. Like, this is Batuman as well. This is pretty big for Bam. Because if he closes out these 7 minutes, like, he's going to be on pace for a lot more minutes than he's been playing. Oh, that sucks for KD. Devontae is just better than Diggs 100%. I agree, man. I'm like so high on Devontae. It's been like 2 or 3 years straight that I've picked Devontae anywhere in the draft. Actually, I think it was 2 years ago. Or maybe it was last year. I picked Adams over McCaffrey first overall, and obviously that worked out. I know that's not the correct pick, but I just like having him on all my teams. TLC rebound, let's go. Dude, he's just so good. So fucking good. Wait, Zacolo in foul trouble? I didn't see that. It is weird that... No, Zacolo's not in foul trouble. I mean, he was playing well. So that's pretty frustrating. And it's not like Hurdle's playing well. Hurdle's been bricking everything. Drew block. Cheetah top 3 easily. Yeah, for sure. I mean, especially if you're playing best balls. I mean, best balls, dude, having any of those 3 guys just... I mean, they can win you weeks, like, by themselves. With how much upside they have in just one individual week. Diggs led the league in yards, catches, and targets. I know Devontae's better, but Allen target the hell out of Diggs. Yeah, I mean, it's the same for Devontae. Although I do believe, I mean, Aaron Rodgers and Devontae Adams, their efficiency has to come down this year. Like, it's almost impossible for them to repeat what they did last year on an efficiency standpoint. But I think on a week-to-week basis, Adams is a lot safer. But, I mean, Diggs could easily outscore Adams. I would not be the slightest bit surprised. We're probably going to see TLC come out right here. Oh, no, actually. Actually, I'm pretty curious to see what happens right here. I had Allen, Devontae, Dalvin Cook, and best ball last year. God. Were you playing on DraftKings or Underdog for best ball? Also, did you... what the fuck, TLC? Did you guys see what happened to Justin Jefferson today? I think it was just like an AC sprain. AC joint sprain. God, KD, let's go. Batum picked up his second. That's so big. On DK. Have you played on... Actually, I don't... DeColo's in for a hurdle and TLC stays in. This is good. This is what I thought would happen. I thought they would close these halves out with TLC over Gershon at the 4 spot and just be a little bit smaller. That's big. Big, big, big. Because obviously, if you think DeColo is going to play well, not good for Hurdle. It's going to cut into his minutes. TLC has a lot more avenues to receive minutes. Yeah, KD's going to drop like 40 points in this game if it's even relatively close. But honestly, at this pace, like I wouldn't be surprised if this game blew out and Corneli ended up getting like 4 minutes of blowout run. But this is annoying. Tatum is probably going to be in the optimal. TLC missed 3. That sucks. Rudy back in for fall. TLC's still in the game. Good. Bam, rebound. I don't know if, man, I guess TLC will probably, he'll either close this game or he'll play a couple of minutes and Gershon will come in. I'm assuming that's what happens, but damn. Dude, KD is just doing literally whatever he wants. This is pretty funny. Dude, KD was sub 60% in the main tournament. That is just, I'm beside myself. That's just so crazy to me. Bam, steal. Oh, tech. KD gonna get another free throw. Gershon in for Batum. Oh my god. This is just so ideal. This is so ideal. Everything happening is just the most ideal for us. $13-point game. Fly me to... Yeah, Corneli season, maybe. Bam, board. How the... No, I'm serious. Like, I really question, like, your intelligence. If you know anything about DFS and you faded Kevin Durant today, like, I literally question, like, what you're doing, because the forward spot was so abysmal. Like, there was only 3 guys that on a normal slate I would even consider, and it was KD, Yabusele, and Batum. But I didn't think you needed to play Batum, and then you had to play Gershon. And so you needed to play one of these guys at the small forward spot, and then you needed to play a forward too. So, like, are people playing Joe Ingles and shit for 8K? Is that what happened? I don't know. Talk about tomorrow's showdown and all? No, I haven't. I haven't really looked into it. Gershon, no. If Corneli gets in, and oh my god, dude. That would, God, that would make my day. Play Batum in nearly every lineup, and he has 1.75 at half. Yeah. Wait, dude. I'm still confused. So does TLC get an assist for this? Like FIBA rules? Drew steal. I guess my computer's just not wanting to work. I know I keep arguing with that about that, Matt. It's just like, it blows my mind. No wonder Luka had 18 assists. Oh, yeah. It came in on DK. That is hilarious. That is so funny. Yeah, this game is 12 points, man. Corneli season. Showdown tomorrow seems like Luca captain Patty Mills. I mean, we can go over it together. I'm not really. I'm not personally playing this showdown. But let me bring it up actually. Oh, they have the Japan USA. I'm assuming that's the women's gold medal game tomorrow. They have a showdown for that. They actually have pretty big contests for this. Savanian. Can you captain Luca with Patty? 45 per. Landale and K are too cheap. Oh, yeah, you can definitely do this. Yeah, you just play Golding or Sobi. Oh. Yeah, that's pretty easy, actually. You can captain Luca with Patty Mills, Landale K, play one of Sobi or Golding. Actually, I don't know if you can do it with Sobi. Yeah, play one of them and then play Blasic. I think Blasic is, his role is pretty secure on this team. Like, that's the easiest shit I've ever made. Let's go, TLC. Put it in the bucket, please. No. TLC, just keep the ball when you get it. Yeah, contest size nice. For sure. Booker out. Booker's busting so hard. So hard. Like, what does Booker even have? I mean, this is literally what we saw from Devin Booker yesterday. He scored all of his points in the second half. So he's playing 9 minutes, 0 for 3, 1 assist. Huh. All right. Bam has 3 stocks. You love to see it. He didn't get an assist for it. TLC didn't. Super GBP would be Luca, Toby, Mills, K, Landau, Sobi, and Golding. Man, playing Sobi and Golding, you know I scoff at that, although that would have been like the optimal yesterday. Or the last slate. In the main slate. Good work for Showdown. I don't think they play as many minutes today. I mean, yeah. Yeah, after building lineups, it was, I wasn't getting to all that much Batum. Definitely not getting to 65% Batum. Is Gobert just going to take over, I guess? Yeah, I'm about to say, I was like, chill, Gobert. Man, that's just so optimal. I mean, they brought back in Gershon and kept TLC in. So sick. Gershon board. I guess I'll take Gershon points. I mean, whatever. I mean, and if Rudy's really going to start trying to dominate like this, they really can't take Bam off the court. Literally as I say that, yeah. Oh, Bam block. Dude, Bam is going nuts. Luka's overpriced. Or Katie's overpriced. Nah. Katie was a far better play, like point per dollar play than Luka. IMO. Bam with 4 stocks. Yeah, FanDuel is lit right now. Dude. Just stop touching the guy, my god. Nando assist. If you didn't play Durant tonight, delete that. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty tough, man. And you know, KD is 22.5, and he really hasn't done anything in his second stint in this game. There we go. KD 21 real points. Now imagine if he was doing anything in the peripheral department, like at all. DeColo 3. Ask and you shall receive. A minute left. Man, give Corneli like 2 minutes and he might outscore Batum. Yeah, I mean, when you look at the roster build, it's like shit. Like, it's so hard to fit in Luka and KD, but sometimes you just gotta do it, man. Rudy's breaking the slate though. He's like definitely. I mean, you know, actually, I take that back. He might not end up being optimal if he scores 40 fantasy points, dude, they cannot stop touching France. I thought that was Gobert again, but it's Fournier. That's better. If Gobert ends up putting up like 40, 45 fantasy points, like obviously that's not optimal for us. But if Kay and Landale put up 30 apiece at a fraction of the price, like they're better plays than Gobert. Because if you played Gobert, then that means you faded Luka and KD. So, and while like he's having a good game, Gobert, he really doesn't do all that much outside of get rebounds and score points occasionally. Like obviously he's having like an outlier scoring performance in this game, but I mean that could easily stop. And yeah, I'm not that concerned about the fade. And nobody has him anyways. He's really low owned. Gobert could do basically nothing in the second half. Absolutely. Couldn't get off Gobert tonight. Had him my first look and just stuck with it. Really? I mean, good for you, man. I mean, that's working out for sure. Maybe France will stick around to the end. We'll see. Ntilikina in. That's kind of weird. I mean, are they just... I think Fournier only has one foul, so I don't know why. I guess just for defensive reasons for this possession, and then they'll sub Fournier back in. I don't know. It's kind of weird. Because they're about to go to half. He can rest then. I mean, this is the last game. I don't know what you're saving him for. KD free throws. Like, Gobert's going off by his standards and only has 20 points. Like, he's reaching, like, the most optimal half for him. Wait, what's going on here? Is this correct? Oh, they changed it to Chris. That's unfortunate and underwhelming. Summer League salary's out yet. I just checked like 15 minutes ago and they weren't out yet, so I assume they're not out. I think they wanted to make sure all these contests filled before they did that, and maybe wait for some more news because, you know, you don't want to make the salaries too bad. God, dude. The Rudy shit's kind of getting on my nerves, to be honest. Yeah, miss the free throws, please. Rudy 3% in the 180. Hurdle only has 2.25 fantasy points. That's funny as well, considering how high owned he is. Gershon board. Halftime. Yeah, I mean, this was like a very good half for us. Outside of the Rudy Gobert stuff, like, KD did really well. TLC did pretty decent. Batum bust. Hurdle bust. A lot of people busted. Gershon 8 points. I'll take that all day. And TLC 8 points. And the promising thing is TLC played 13 and a half minutes in that first half, and I think we see a similar situation next half. They might just play TLC straight up over Batum down the stretch, or they might play him over Gershon. Like, TLC has so many ways to earn minutes in this game. Yeah, I mean, Kay and Landale go off, and we are just going to be sitting just beyond well. I really wish they had in-games for this. This would be so sick if they had in-games. I they're not going to, but I wish they had in games for Summer League. And you know, we should have done a lot better in the in games and the NFL preseason shit if it weren't for that 27-yard run on 4th and 19 for Ben DiNucci with the last play of the game. That shit was beyond tilting. Would have been profitable on the night if it weren't for that. God, that just like was so irritating. God, what am I going to do until Summer League? I was thinking about that, Matt. I'm like, damn, I have like a day off essentially tomorrow. But, I mean, I'm probably going to end up spending that time researching Summer League. Because the games are on the 8th, so we have tomorrow to figure out look at the salaries and stuff. Bad beat of the year. Yeah, the Ben DiNucci stuff was just so irritating, man. I, like, could not believe it. It was like 4th and 19 sack, and I was like, oh, sick. I got more points for Steelers defense. I was like, and actually I was thinking in my head, I was like, oh, maybe we get a pick if he tries to throw it deep on 4th and 19. No, he runs for 27 yards and just takes my money. Yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna, Matt. I was gonna text you this. I think we gotta get it like a joint, like a shared Google Docs. And then we can just throw in all the information for each team on there. Just like copy and paste the links in there. Because the first couple of slates are going to be by far the most edge. Because we're not going to have seen most of these players in these teams' rotations. How many games on the first day of Summer League? 5 or 6. 6. It was supposed to be 8. But DraftKings cut the first 2 off the slate, which is honestly pretty nice because instead of it starting at I believe like 1 p.m. Central Time, it starts at 5 p.m. Central Time. Yeah, because if we can have everything all on one page, like for each team, like it's gonna be super easy to digest and go back to. Yeah, Parker. I mean, on FanDuel, it was like, okay, I mean, we can go over it since I still have it up. So my 3 favorite plays that I was going to play no matter what were going to be KD, Fournier, and DeColo. Like, I wasn't really going to deviate from these guys at all. Just because the security and minutes and everything. And their roles on their respective teams. And so then it came down to this 9K range where we had 9,250 for these last 2 guys. So, and I loved Bam Adebayo. And while I thought Nicholas Batum was an overrated play on this slate, I thought his minutes were still very, very secure to where it would be easy for him to pay off this price tag. And I thought he was going to be a lot higher owned than he was, but I really underestimate how stupid FanDuel players are. But yeah, I mean, it's crazy that he's been this bad. Well, it's not crazy that he's been this bad. It's crazy that they decided to close with Gershon Yabusele and TLC over him. I thought the contest would be bigger prize-wise. For sure. The last time that they had Summer League, the contests were a lot bigger. So, obviously, that's a negative, less money up top. But the positive thing to that, if we keep filling the contest, they're going to stay that size, if not get a bit bigger. But the biggest positive to it is that the big sharks aren't even going to bother with it with that prize pool. They're not even going to bother with it. So it's really just going to be like our Discord and stuff versus everyone. So I'll bet on us every single time. Yurtseven season, dude, this guy is nuts. He's been so crazy in the summer league already. And then let me bring up this. Yeah, Yurtseven once scored 91 points and grabbed 28 rebounds in an under 18 game. This guy is wild. He could get 10 and maybe be optimal. Yeah, 100%. I mean, yeah, and like you said, nobody has done anything. Like, who has done anything down here? I guess Draymond has a couple points. Hurdle has like 2. And nobody else has even played, so. I'm fine with the Batum player there. The fact that he was admitting, he was like, yeah, dude, I was trying to get to 100 points. Drew and Batum hurting me in the showdown. Yeah, Batum, like I said, like I didn't have high expectations for Batum, but for his price in the showdowns at least, it was hard for me not to play him. I thought he was safe for like 15 points because I knew his minutes were safe, but apparently not. And then Drew, I mean, I think Drew's been fine. He has 10 points right now. Like, I think he could definitely have a better second half. Yeah, yeah. I mean, really, what is the foul trouble looking like for USA? Because they had I guess a couple guys have 2 fouls. But the minutes seem about right to me. I mean, dude, look, they're trying to give Dame more minutes. Like, he's played the second most minutes on USA. 0 for 4. 1 point. 1 turnover, 1 steal, 0 rebounds, 0 assists. Dame has been, like, the worst player on Team USA throughout the Olympics. Like, so bad. And he was good in the preparation games. Yeah, what do you think year 7's price is going to be, Matt? I'm actually going to bring up his stats. Because I haven't looked into him all that much, to be honest. Suji Young, 23. When he played for the Oklahoma City Blue, 15.2 points, 9.4 rebounds a game in 20 minutes. In 20 minutes? That's pretty damn good. But, I mean, the best thing about that is that he clearly has the confidence to just shoot whenever he has the ball. So, yeah. I can't believe Fournier's only played 15 minutes and Decole's only played 13 minutes and 49 seconds. That seems pretty off. You're at 9.8K? Yeah, that sounds about right. You think Booker gonna play in blowout? Man, I'm trying to think of what happened in their last blowouts. Obviously, they're gonna get Keldon Johnson, McGee, Jeremy Grant in there, and yeah, it'll probably be a guy like Devin Booker getting some extra run since he's younger. I mean, we could probably look at it right here. Yeah, if it blows out, it's probably gonna be McGee, Grant, Keldon Johnson, Zach LaVine, and Booker. Maybe Chris Middleton, but I would say maybe LaVine and Booker because of age. Where's what? These halves are usually pretty short now. Yeah, I really wonder if any of the big sites are going to offer Summer League stuff. Because I think the only site that offered Olympic stuff was Roto Grinders. And dude, I think Roto Grinders might be like dead. I haven't heard. I think Osmo just took over Roto Grinders in this space. Because it's Osmo, and then it's like individual content creators, and then it's Roto Grinders. Because some of the views that they get on Roto Grinders is kind of sad for how big of an operation it is. I remember watching that stuff like 7 years ago. Oh, they don't show how many subscribers they have. It couldn't be too many. Wait, hold up. Do they make videos still? Yeah. Wow, they get like... That's tough scene. Yeah, oh yeah, I guess there's places like Run Pier and stuff for sure. In DFI, yeah. Wow, Roto Grinders is a tough scene, man. I'm pretty sure I'm going to end up getting more views than them in a couple months. I guess their beer makers videos get like 1.5K views. That's good, but all the other videos get like 600 or less. That's not promising. Also, it's MLB, so I mean nobody plays that shit. So Osmo just hires good DFS players. Or I like Osmo. I like their NBA guys a lot. Dude, imagine if it was like against the rules to even provide information like that. Yabusele, quick 3, coming back from the game, followed by a Bam bucket. Good start. Yeah, if content creating was like against the rules, that would be so optimal for playing. That's why like when I first started playing like 2014, 2015, like dude, if you had a half a brain cell, you could do very, very well. Dude, they literally just can't stop fouling Rudy Gobert. Nando. Yeah, just half.
Burning down the walls, we let the monsters in, and now we're running down the halls. No, we can't let them win. There's an evil inside that is lurking way down below, and if I can't hold to my breath, then I'm bound to become hollow. Can you say that I disappear?
And Bam. I mean, this is a really good start for us on FanDuel. Bam assist. KD board. Good start for us. Go away, Rudy, please. Are you still looking at news right now? Yeah, it was like right when I turned 18 and well, dude, like literally what got me started playing is that when actually I was playing when I was probably like 16 and 17. Like, did you guys play on draftday.com if you guys remember that? Yeah, I used to play over there when I was like 16, 17. And then once I turned 18, like it was like 4 or 5 days later, I won like this $2 tournament on FanDuel, and I won $2,000. And I was 18. I thought I had all the money in the world. It was pretty sick. Just in time for the bubble. Yeah, I follow so many NBA people on my Twitter account. I'm not even, whenever I send you those things, I'm not even like going out my way to look for them. They come across my timeline. I wonder if Royski's in here. Lurking around somewhere. Yeah, I mean, I think everybody who is underage that plays now probably played before they were 18. Let's go, KD. I need 40 points from KD. 40 real points. I don't know if this game's going to end up blowing out. We'll see, I guess. I mean, if you guys remember the Australia game, it turned really quick. Like, it was competitive, and then it wasn't in, like, a 1-2 minute span. Damn board. Actually, I really should spend some of my time tomorrow doing something to this room. I mean, it's been pretty bad. KD3. Let's fucking go. Also, Batum has still yet to do anything. Dude, 7 was a 1.6 per minute guy. Jesus. Yeah, that's what it looked like when I was looking at pro ballers. Bang, 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 KD. So sick. What's KD up to? He's up to 30-something. 30? The unfortunate thing about this game for KD is that he has 0 assists and 2 rebounds. No stocks. Hold up. Batum didn't even start this half. TLC's out there. $11-point game, though, now. Will we get some Cornelli run? Like, yeah, I mean, there's gonna be some guys that are like, I already know, and I already said it to you the other day. Is like, when we make these lineups, we're gonna absolutely love everybody in our lineup. There's not gonna be any guys that were questionable about it. Yo, Yabusele 3. So why couldn't Gershon do this every other game we played him? Seriously, like, this is the most frustrating thing ever with Gershon. Like, he was a good play literally every single slate. Every single slate, Gershon Yabusele was one of the top, if not the top value on the slate. And he waits until the last two games where everybody plays him to be to play like a human. Batum is out there. Okay. DraftKings is messed up then. That's third foul for Devin Booker. DeColo steal. So sick. Or at least physically, he's out there. Just running around getting some cardio in. Let's go, DeColo. Cardio god. He taught Tony Snell how to be cardio. Cardio king. Gershon rebound. Dude, this is actually just so irritating from Gershon. Yeah, if Batum's really out there, once DeColo out for Hurdle, I mean, whatever, bro. I don't really understand this France team, and they're so obsessed with Thomas Hurdle. Bam 3. Then a Dame 3. Wait, what is going on here? Something messed up there. KD board. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty frustrating, the Gershon thing. Because, like, you know, usually I don't really ever get that tilted when I don't get the right outcome. But when it keeps happening over and over and over again, when I know it's the correct play, it is beyond frustrating. And I really wasn't even thinking about it until he started doing well in these last two games when literally everybody has him. KD, no. See, everybody thought you needed to play Batum, but you just play Corneli for half the price and get the same score. Matt, I gotta send you something. Batum assist. Gershon 3. Gershon has 13 real points, dude. This is just like... whatever, bro. Kevin Durant block. That's pretty big. Kevin Durant assists as well. So sick. Batum assist. Oh yeah. Dude, I want Cornelli to outscore Batum so bad. TLC time.
I've seen you. I've patrolled these empty thoughts before, but I'm fixed now on the cure. I'm holding on to the last rock on the mountaintop, and I'm begging for your love. Do you remember the type of folk we used to be, and the simple souls we used to see? Do you remember? A fallen man with no escape. It seems he lives in yesterday. If you play the way when I forgive you once again, I'm losing patience. And I know for sure that we've been right here.
I mean, it pays to be in the chat, in the Discord. Honestly, like, we've been preaching all day. Like, Batum wasn't necessarily a bad play. Let's go TLC. Bucket. Bucket, bucket, bucket. But, like, we were all over K over Batum. All over K over Batum. So, I really pray Cornelli comes in. That would be huge. That would just be so funny. If he actually outscored Batum, would just be so funny.
I've seen better days, but the summer's just sleeps away and I'm eager for its break.
TLC goated for sure.
And I'm quite sure, like a human just be
KD assist.
saying you're coming back for more.
I'll take any points I can get from KD. KD might close this thing out. He might come out right before this, or he might just close this thing out.
A fallen man with no escape. It seems he lives in yesterday. If you play the way when I forgive you once again, I'm losing patience. And I know for sure that we've been right here before. I see the dangers. Maybe I'm not crying over you.
Blowout time, 12-minute game. Dude, so they'll pull out Nando. So what it seems like to me is they'll pull Nando De Colo when he starts turning the ball over, yet Thomas Hurdle, I thought he turned it over over here. He turns it over back-to-back times, but they just let it slide for him. Don't know why. Also, Thomas Hurdle, 25% owned, by the way. 25. Pretty crazy. And I also think we might see TLC play the rest of this game as well. Because whether it blows out or if he's playing well enough, or if they start coming back and he's on the team, or he's out there on the floor while they're coming back, yeah. He's going to play a lot. Hurdle's a bum. We don't chase these guys. For having 27 real points, you would think that Durant would have more than 37.25 fantasy points. I'm not complaining, though. Dude, I am so ecstatic to watch Jock and Kay. Is it really that bad for them? Oh my god. Actually, TLC is minus 13. My god. Nando is plus 4. Yeah, let's run a hurdle out there. Wait, who just did something? Please tell me this was a TLC 3. Was it really? I want this to be a TLC 3 so bad. Okay, I'm assuming it is because you said it. Oh my god. That's so sick. Oh, Batum salvaging. Before him getting fouled right here, we have heard nothing from Gobert. Ew, that's so fucking gross with 2 seconds left. That's so gross. Booker has 1.5 points. That's not very good, I don't think. Wish that game was sooner. Yeah, dude, we got quite a bit of time till that game. We got quite a bit of time. Yeah, why wouldn't they play the bronze game before? That makes no sense to me. Dude, I literally couldn't imagine playing Devin Booker on the slate, on the main slate. TLC board? Sheesh. You on takedown watch or what? So what was the... I mean, Luka really doesn't have to have too crazy of a game to outscore these guys because Batum is doing this. Fournier's out of the game. Bam back in. Cool for FanDuel. Yeah, Fournier not doing very well. Oh, Rudy is in. Wait, Rudy and Fallen? Yeah, Fournier's not doing well either, so we picked the right side for the most part. Katie and Bam. Booker Steele. Holy shit, dude. What a great play. Yeah, Luka doesn't even need to get 80-point game now. Yeah. So that was like part of the thing is like, you know, what we were projecting these other guys for, like we were projecting ceilings. Like we were projecting like, well, if DeColo and Fournier each get like 35, KD's going to need like 70. But they need to get that 35 points, and if they don't, then it's going to be a lot easier time for him. Rudy Gobert out, Evan Fournier in. I wonder what's going to happen right here. Since they are so far behind, it is pretty counterproductive to have Rudy Gobert out there. Frank Ntilikina in the game. No Nando. TLC, KD, and Yabu for sure an optimal now. Yeah, for sure. Unless like Joe Ingles goes off. Let's go, Timothy. Timothy definitely closing this game out. Timothy is that dude. Franken, yeah, very weird. Timothy's the man. He's won me so much money since the bubble. Matt, remember? I can't remember. It was like 4 Olympic slates ago when we played a similar situation where we were like, oh, we're probably going to pick up a 0, but we have all these studs in. I think we might have fit in 3 studs. Like, that was possible to fit in Luka with these other guys. It ended up not working out because I think Luka only got 45. And then people were saying how bad it was. Well, it's working now. And it worked last time, too. Worked last slate when we played these guys like Sobi. Luka Kitty Patty or something. Yeah, it was something like that. Something like that. Batum bucket. TLC rebound. It's kind of annoying that Batum is kind of getting there, but you know, realistically he was underperforming in that first half, in the first 3 quarters. Oh, that would have been so big. 6-point game though. Then KD starts taking these shots down the stretch. Kind of ice the game. Okay, can we close this thing out, please? DeColo done. I don't know. I think that they're opting for Frank Ntilikina over DeColo, even though DeColo, you you want to see this? DeColo +4. They'd rather play Thomas Hurdle and Batum 13 under, 12 under. They should be playing DeColo, Fournier, Gershon, Gobert, and TLC. TLC more fantasy points than than Fournier. I mean, I try to push people towards the KD route. TLC, you bitch. Oh, man. What's KD up to now? 40? Oh, yeah, I was right. I mean, he's closing this thing out. KD's not coming out. So we got 6 more minutes of KD down the stretch. Like, he's probably going to be taking majority of these shots, I would assume. So DeColo done. I'm not sure if they'll bring him back in. It is wild to me. I mean, DeColo's like, it's so wild to me that they would play Frank Ntilikina over him or Thomas Hurdle. Maybe Frank leads to come back. Gets him this gold medal. We'll see. Predictions on K and Lando ownerships. Yeah, I think they're going to be pretty low owned. Pretty low owned. Bam assist. Dude, how many steals? Drew has 3 steals. Does he have blocks too? No, just one. Frank hit a 3 to close. You know, it's not really funny, but it kind of is at the same point. Like, he hits, and then Frank turns it over. Like, does this coach just hate Nando? You waking up, watching the game in the morning? Yeah, I might, because we're looking real good after this game. Oh, Nando's in the game for TLC. Just keep Frank out there, I guess. Jesus. Quite the decision. I mean, I don't even know why you would want Batum out there either. So TLC's probably done. He ends with 17.5. Like, that's really good for his price. Fournier. TLC missed that layup, though. That's kind of frustrating. 7-point game. Rudy's finally back in the game. I'm surprised they sat Rudy out that long and then brought him back, because I feel like if you were going to sit him, you would just keep out a smaller squad and try to catch up, but I mean, whatever. He's a plotter out there. TLC definitely did his job. And like, he could still very well be in the optimal, depending on what the cheap shooting guards end up doing, like Golding. But yeah, what is going on with KD? Like, KD hasn't... Dude, whenever Rudy is out here, they can't stop fouling him. Irritating. Yeah, everyone on Twitter is wondering why no DeColo in the second half or Gobert later. They took this long, and Frank Ntilikina being in the game. Really questioning the coaching from France. Definitely in agreement. Very weird. Why is KD not doing anything? This is irritating me. KD should easily have 50 fantasy points. Tatum definitely in the optimal. I think. Because how far off is he from KD? Actually, I might be wrong on that. Yeah, I guess it depends on what Luka ends up doing. So with FIBA rules, do you get an assist on either, if he makes either of them, or just the first, or both? Dude, the funniest thing, Rudy Gobert has 26.5 fantasy points. What did I say? I literally was saying in the first half, I'm like, dude, this is the most optimal first half he could possibly have. And he could realistically put up like 5-10 more points the rest of the game. Nando rebound. That's kind of huge for Showdown. Squeak in there. Nando. If he makes either, it's an assist. That's wild. Frank to the line. Better than Rudy Gobert or Batum. I'll take that. Unless one of these guys are getting an assist here. That'd be irritating. Oh, Nando free throws. That's pretty sick. I don't know why people are freaking out about FanDuel, because I think we're fine on FanDuel. Wow, Katie did something. Rebound. At the expense of a DeColo missed free throw. Honestly, I'll take it. I had Katie literally everywhere. A few more points from Nando would have been nice, though, for Showdown. Oh, you're not on the Nando train. I'm on Showdown on both sides. Ew, Booker free throws. Druin just blocked it off the rim on that DeColo free throw. Wow. Devin Booker's really going to get there late, huh? Those two free throws. I'm going to do it for him. Dude, if Batum somehow got there, I'd be so irritated. I mean, he already scored 10 fantasy points in, like, the matter of, like, 5 minutes and then resumed to doing absolutely nothing, despite playing like the entire second half. Actually, I think he played the entire second half. 48 points. Kind of like these FIFA rules. Kind of cool. 6-point game. Can we get KD to the line or something? Please and thank you. How long has this stream been? A while. Over 2 hours. KD board, let's go. Foul him. Fuck a Batum rebound. Why, Drew? How did that happen? Lillard free throws. I guess it's not that bad. Nobody has Lillard. Uh-oh, what? Fournier's trash. Yeah, it's been a rough outing for Evan Fournier. Super irritating that they opted to give DeColo 23 minutes whilst being their best player tonight, +6. Opting to give more minutes to guys like Batum and Hurdle. Like extensive minutes too. Stupid. Oh my fucking god, dude. Like, this is all good for a showdown, but this shit is pissing me off for main slate. That Batum is even gonna relatively get there. Like, bro. It's just like these two super small stints got him there. I mean, dude. So Batum ends with 19, bro. Imagine just luck boxing that fucking hard. He played all 20 second half minutes. Like, dude. Okay, I mean, whatever, man. I'm just going to think about it this way. Like, okay, he got 19 points. Like, that's K's floor, in my opinion, in this next game. So, whatever. It could have been a lot bigger differential between the two, but whatever. Still think Cape puts up 30 plus. That's fucking annoying. I mean, you know, I don't want to be too upset. I know a lot of people in the chat had him. Dude, this is a 3-point game. I just now realized that they need to get it into KD. No, you're fine, Parker. I have some Batum, and I have Batum in my showdowns, and this actually is pushing me into cashing on showdowns. I just have more on the main slate. But yeah, FanDuel, like, showdowns are going to cash because people play Booker. KD free throws. Please give me these KD free throws. I'm sweating these free throws more than I really should. I mean, he really needs to make these. It's a 3-point game. So after this, we're probably going to see a Nando or Fournier 3. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, Luka is the optimal route to go with Fournier and Nando De Colo putting up middling games. Now try to do the math, see if the chance to take down because FanDuel will take 3 to 5 business days. Did KD do anything except score? I mean, he picked up, I think at halftime he had 0 assists and 2 rebounds, and he ended up picking up a couple more peripherals, but yeah, bad peripheral game for him. He put up 29 points this game, and, you know, he put up a good game, but realistically, like, this could have been like a 60-plus fantasy point game. A Yabusele 3 would be amazing. That'd be sick. Yeah, bring in Cornelli, man. I think Cornelli, he's got the heart to bring him back in this game. LeBron would have 40. So what are we guessing here? Nando or Fournier? I'm sure they're going to set up something for Fournier. They might bring in TLC here too. Oh, give me a TLC 3. Matt is a LeBron hater. Dude, imagine how tilting that would have been if Batum hit that. Can't type with my mic in the way. It took Giannis 8 years. Giannis is going to start being corny if he keeps acting like this. Is the game over? Is somebody get fouled? What's going on here?
Gave you too much, now I'm swallowed. Now I'm a fool while you're breaking rules. Dangerous path that I follow.
Easy. Easy cash on the showdown. Let's see how much more. Yes.
Just do what you do.
Is this game over?
As I bleed for you, cry for
Gobert crying? Wow, I'm missing it. God damn it. Would have loved to see that. KD 44.5. Yeah, I mean, I think he's going to end up being the second highest scorer on the slate. Luka, give me an 80-point game and I will just be over the moon. But yeah, Hurdle 25%, 5.25. Devin Booker 23.5%, 5.5 points. Batum puts up 19 points at 65%, and K and Landale, I think, outscore him by like 10 each. So I think we're sitting in a good spot. Are you taking 0 tonight, Taylor? Yeah. Well, I mean, I played multiple lineups, but yeah, the ones I played, a majority of lineups, I took a 0 from Corneli, which I feel really good about now. I felt good about it going into it, and I feel even better after the first game's over. All right, guys. I'm going to head out. Actually, let me see if the Summer League pricing is up yet. Middleton was 21% owned in the 180. I don't get it. Pricing not out for Summer League yet. Alright, guys, if you guys are in here, make sure to subscribe, like this video. Would really appreciate if you could do so. Yeah, I'm gonna be dropping my Summer League video tomorrow in my notes once we get news or the pricing out. You guys gonna have to take this to Discord. I'm hopping out of here. Alright, guys. Hope you guys did well in the showdown. I know I did.